My name is Brayan Loaiza Sánchez. I was born in Quito, Ecuador. Now I live in Loja, Ecuador, Catamayo, canton, San Pedro de la Bendita parish, La Bendita neighborhood, via El Cisne. I am 26 years old. Exactly 1 year ago, I suffered an accident on my motorcycle. I was speeding down the road and I lost control of the motorcycle in a curve, and I was thrown with great force. I fractured my spine and 3 blades, resulting in spinal cord injury. I was transferred first to the IESS hospital in Loja, and then to the hospital in Piñas, where they gave me the diagnosis of paraplegia due to cervical injury in T4, T5, and T6. From the first moment of the accident, didn't feel my legs or sensitivity in the thoracic part. I am single, but I had a 6-year-old son. On the day of the accident, which was at 4:40 in the morning, I was going to visit my son for his birthday because he lives far away. I was working in a private sector with engineer Darwin Picoita as a heavy machinery operator. That is my profession and I love my job. I really want to go back to work because my arms work well and I could work laundering material for the dump trucks. Now I live with my dad, his wife and his wife's daughter. My father is farmer. He doesn't have a steady job. He dedicated himself to taking care of me since the accident. My health doesn't not have the necessary facilities to be able to move around on my own. I need devices for my mobility. I get adapted for my disability and many supplies. I have not been able to attain rehabilitation because I live quite far from the city of Catamayo, and sometimes we do not have the money to pay for a ride to take me. My older brother is the one who helps us sometimes with cane, so he has his family. Yes, I need many devices for my rehabilitation. I work in this field. I have some crops and chickens for our food and also to sell to people who want to buy from us. When it's time to take him to the hospital, my other son is the one who helps me. I have to buy a lot of medicine because not all of it is provided to me by the state. My son also uses diapers and a lot of things. I spend approximately $450 per month on my son care. I built the house where we live more than a year ago. Before I lived in the city of Pasaje and my son lived in the city of Piñas. The house has many leaks and a lot of cold enters through the holes in the walls and floors that are made of gold. How I would like my son to have an electric chair so that he can move more easily through this terrain, also the transport chair and many other things he needs. To go to medical appointments, we have to rent a car, or sometimes my other sons help us drive him in his car when he can. And it has been almost impossible to take him to the therapist because sometimes we don't have money to pay for transportation, and it's very difficult to carry him because, as I told you, you see, we live very far from the city. My son's case is very, very difficult, very complicated because the suffering is quite strong. This is Bryan's house, made of zinc sheet boards. Above the roof there are tiles so that it doesn't dry in the wind. A small lamp that they manage to have some light at night. The window you see there, that is Bryan's room, and it's the only window they have to let it light in. The house is held by stake, as you can see. Stake is very dangerous, that in any strong seismic movement, which there are usually many here in Ecuador, the house collapses and falls. The house is quite dangerous. Angel White has her plans. There is the entrance to the house. How can you see on the left side where it is covered with cloth? It is the bathroom. The bathroom doesn't have a door. It's almost all open. It is impossible for Bryan to use that bathroom. He relieved himself in bed with the use appropriate instruments. Here is the clothesline, and as you can see there are the crops, the high such as corn, bananas. This is Bryan's bed. The house has a single room separated with fabrics. There are the three beds, his stepsister and his father's with his wife. The space is very small between Bryan's bed and the piece of furniture where he keeps his clothes. It is impossible for him to try to get out of his bed alone. Observe the floor with opening where the coal enters. The roof also leaks. This is the computer. The mini kitchen where they prepare their food. The living room with 2 armchairs. That's all the space you have to live. Here is Bryan lying down. This is Bryan's family, the sister, the mother, the stepmother, and the father.